Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been, I don't know, a couple months almost, I think. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. The house renovations are done. Yeah, the garage conversion, all that stuff, everything's been taken care of now. Today was the last day, so everything's completely done from my perspective. Trim and stuff like that still needs done, but my mother and father-in-law are gonna handle that. So I don't have to play with that game. And now I get to go back to doing what I was normally doing all the time. So I'm sorry to all of you that have been missing me, maybe? Who knows? But today we're going to do a little bit of catch up. So I'll give you an update on basically everything that's going on, everything that's changed, everything I've picked up, everything that's been done to the Voron. We need to change all these printers around. We're going to start the next phase of projects. I still don't know what to do with my A1 minis. I think I'm probably going to sell them. They just don't really fit into this setup unless anybody has some good ideas on what I can do to make them more useful. I think I'm going to put them on the top up here with other with the P1Ss, and then eventually I plan to add an H2D to the channel, as well as getting my Voron finished and put up underneath, I believe, as well. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. Depends on where it fits. It is way bigger than you could possibly imagine if you only have something like a P1S. But without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into updating you guys. So I'm going to grab you guys, take you around, and show you what's changed, what's new, and where I'm at with certain things. Ignore the mess in here. I really have not had any time, besides setting this up and doing a couple practice prints on it, to spend time with it. And today this is getting a little bit of a makeover. So hopefully we can fix this fume smell. I have windows currently going in here, and there was a fan on, but I turned it off for obvious reasons. But yeah, let's give you guys updates first. Before I get into all of that, though, of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that BS. And I want to say thank you to Caden Weiler and Ever Hope. They're still subbed to me on Patreon. If you want to check that out, down in the link below. It gets you discounts off my Etsy store right now. Also, Etsy, we started selling miniatures. I have quite a few listings up, and they're planned to do probably hundreds more, if not more than that. But let's give you some updates. All right, so the first update is with the Voron. It's currently upside down. It's connected to my computer over there. Yeah, I don't need to, but I'll tell you what I'm currently having problems with. I'm having problems installing Clipper onto this Leviathan board. I don't know why. I tried using Kia, whatever it is, and it did not work for some reason. My printer.cfg and my Clipper config were just not connected, or at least not found on this main board. And I don't know why that was. So the next step is just going to build Clipper from scratch. So we need to redo this entire thing. I smashed my finger doing floors, sorry about that gruesome look. It's been like that for about a month now. So I need to reinstall Raspberry Pi and Mainsail on this to flash it back to standard or basic, because right now it's messed up with Kiowa and all the other stuff. And then I need to build a Clipper on this and then install Clipper to here. That's the only thing I haven't tried, is just making Clipper completely from scratch without any installers. But other than that, the printer is basically built and done. It's all squared and done and perfectly set up. I just need to get the programming done on it, and then the box turtle will come next. Wow, the lighting changed quite a bit. It's funny. Next up is all of these printers right here. Well, those two are going to go down to the ground, and then these three are coming up to the top. I'm probably going to move this. I don't know. I might keep it there. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might move it down, but I think I'm going to keep it there because the grow tent, I think, is too big to fit down there. There's a grow tent right here that we're going to put this in, so we can kind of mitigate the smells. That's actually bottles of IPA, 99%. But yeah, we do need to enclose this and get that filter fan set up that's down there on the ground. I have a bunch of activated charcoal that we're going to throw into it, and will help kind of clean out the room. I can't vent it outside yet. I don't think I want to. It's just kind of a pain to try that. Plus I only have this one printer, and it's pretty easy to mitigate that. The A1 minis, I really don't know what I'm going to do with them. One's back there printing right now, but I use them very seldomly, so that kind of sucks. I did get all my filament up on the wall. So I have all the filament up on the wall there, and then I have a little Amazon shoe rack down there for the new bottles or the new boxes. And now I'm realizing I'm going to have to put resin somewhere, but it doesn't matter for right now. And then I just need to clean up. That's the box from unboxing this thing. That'll be up on the channel eventually. I just don't know when. I'll get there at some point, but I need to clean all of this up. So yeah, I think the first thing we're going to start with, I want to say this, but I think the harder part is going to be getting all of these up there. And if you don't know why I'm doing that, I'll explain it in just a second. All right, so the reason I want to put those 3 P1Ss up top, as well as the H2D when it comes, and then maybe I'll get the A1 minis up there. I don't know, they just take up so much space, and I don't know how to get it's really the AMS lights that are kind of causing my problems. If I could find a way to get the AMS light to be like either above the printer, probably above the printer, then I would have a lot easier time using it, and it wouldn't take up as much floor space, which is kind of the issue that I'm running into. And that's kind of the gist of the problem with those things, but we'll figure that out at a later date. But anyways, the main reason I want to get the P1Ss up to the top shelf, which is why I originally built this thing, is so I can have the poops go into a toilet, essentially, and hopefully have a much easier time monitoring the printers when I do long overnight prints or just long prints in general. I don't have to worry about anything clogging up the back of the printers since these don't have AI detection, which means I have to monitor them about every 4 to 5 hours if I'm having a massive color change print, which I do quite a bit of nowadays. And I need to be able to mitigate that. So that's my goal, is to get those up top, move the other printers down below. I don't really use the Anycubic Cobra 3. I'm probably just going to sell it here shortly. It's a good printer, just it doesn't compete with my P1Ss or even the Prusa. The Prusa is a good machine. It needs a new filament sensor, and that's the current problem I'm having now. I just need to order one. But I haven't been using it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. The Prusa is a nice machine, but I gotta be honest, it still doesn't really compare to the usability of the P1Ss. Its build plate's a lot smaller, so I can't put as many things in there as I like. And then it's just slower. I know they say it's faster and you could use Impinch Shaper and all that fun stuff, but realistically it's just not as fast. Bed slingers just aren't that great. Plus it doesn't have an insulated bed on it, so it being an open frame printer does lead to more warping. I could enclose it, but it's just a pain. I wish it would come enclosed, especially at the $1,100 price point. Anyways, I'm gonna set you guys up a little differently, or I'll just snap my fingers and magically, boom, shit'll be done. But my arms are itchy from insulation. I had to mess with a couple lights today, but hopefully that doesn't bother me too much. Let's get you guys shown over here. We'll do like a before and after and call it good, and then move on to the next phase of this. Yeah, I'll see you in just a second. This is gonna suck, isn't it? All right, so there's been some updates. It's been, I don't know, like an hour or so. I got those printers down there. I got one of the A1 minis right there. I got all the P1Ss up top. This AMS is not going up there right now. Its AMS feed motor, I'm pretty sure, needs replaced. It won't feed filament. It will, but like it gets stuck part of the way, and it's like, oh, I don't have enough power to keep going. Either the gear needs replaced, I need to open it up and look at it, so I just gotta take the time. And this slot right here on this AMS doesn't work. That has nothing to do with catching up any of this. But, that's cool. I need to replace that feed funnel. The actual funnel is not the problem. I tried that already. It's the actual whole unit, the gearing inside. So right now I'm currently waiting on that to finish. Let me level you guys. I'm waiting on that to finish so I can take all of this and slide it this way. I think. I don't know. What should I do with this? I'm also contemplating possibly... No, I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to take this and move it down there and get it out of the way. And call it good. I think I can do it with the A1 Mini still being there, because at the end of the day, I can just reach around, unplug it, and take it out. And the tent I have isn't very deep, so I'm gonna probably do that. But first, I gotta build this. So I'm gonna build this. All of this is still a fucking mess, but we'll clean that up later. I really need to get this taken care of so the VOC levels can go down. So yeah, let's do that. I'll be back in another, I don't know, hour or two. Hopefully not. That should only take like 20 minutes. It better take 20 minutes. All right, so that literally took me about 20 minutes. I will have this linked on Amazon. Super awesome, super quick to put together. I'm gonna put it up there and get that settled real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so now I have the resin printer in here, everything kind of plugged in, set up. Workstation still to be worked on, but I'm gonna call it quits. A1 Mini's printing back there. We'll get it moved down one day. That's another 3-hour print. I wanna finish this tonight, get it edited for you guys, so I don't have to do this again. And I'm gonna turn the camera around, give you my outro, and get going. So yeah. All right, so not a ton of useful stuff there. Don't forget to check out the Etsy store. I do have miniatures now going on the Etsy store, which are printed by that Saturn IV Ultra. There's not a ton to choose from right now, but there will be in the near future. I have another like 50 so listings to add on. And then every month there'll be another about 17 to 20 listings alone going up. And then I have a license with Epic Miniatures. If you guys see anything on his, I think it's My Mini Factory page, you can send it to me, or you can buy it and send it to me and I'll print it for you. Or you can say, hey, I like this. I'd like to check it out, and then I can print it for you as well. So thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I said that earlier. Sorry there's not more update to this, but this has been like 3 hours and I gotta wait for that mini to finish. There'll be an updated version. And I'm doing an updated review on all these printers right here because I just surpassed 7,000 hours and I think it's time to make an update. So thanks, peace, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.